partners?
Yes, your partners. Dinusha would be the examiner first. You are the candidate, and then you switch.
Okay. Sajjad, may I ask you from part 3?
Yeah, sure, please.
Yes. My first question is a backpack practical in life?
Is a backpack?
Yes, is a backpack practical in life?
Sorry, I didn't get that context there.
The question is.
Can you please rephrase it?
Yes, the question is a backpack practical in life? What he's asking is whether the backpack is practical as a bag or another type of bag or something like that.
Okay. No, this question seems weird. Yeah, of course, backpacks are important, especially those person who travel a lot, especially who hikes or climbs mountain. A backpack would be a handy tool for them because they can put their clothes, shoes, and other necessary stuff in the backpack. And the benefit of backpacks is they have different compartments for putting different items, such as a water bottle, or you can have your camera gear and this and other stuff. So yeah, of course, backpack is very good for them who are traveling, and also the other people who are going somewhere with their bike, riding a bike or something like that. So it is good for them as well.
Okay, great. My second question is, why do you think women like to buy bags?
I think it is quite it is an interesting question. I don't think every woman's like buying bags too much, but yeah, there is a maximum portion of ladies who tends to buy who tends to shop different kind of bags, because in women's they need different bags for different occasions. So they have couple bag, tote bag, and other bags, so which regard for according to their occasions or the program they are going. So that is the reason why women buy a lot of bags. And other than that, it also shows their personality. Sometimes holding a branded bag can elevate your personality in a different society. So it could be another reason of buying women's bag more.
Okay. The third question is, what's the future of bags? Will they change?
Well, I can't do an exact prophecy about the upcoming days of bag, but I think there will be different new kind of bags, because as a days we are carrying our cell phones and other stuff with us. So the size and the shape of the bag should be in that shape, so that it can carry our devices and other things as well. And also there is a lot of person who goes to office. They need different compartment to store for their laptops or for keys and other stuff. So that kind of bags will be popular in the future decades, I guess.
Okay, Sajjad. Now you can ask me.
Thank you. Though this topic was quite weird for me, though. Yeah, thank you, Dinesh. Okay, I'm going to ask you. Okay, do you want part 1 or part 3? Dinesh? Or is it what? Dinesh? Hello? Okay.
Disappeared, I guess. We'll wait for him, Sajjad. Let's take Tony and Harry. Okay. They are partners. Harry, you can give questions as examiner to Tony, and then Tony will be your examiner. You can start now.
Hello?
Yes, Harry.
Hi, Rita ma'am. It's been a long while.
I know.
I hope you are doing well.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I do. I am, and I hope you are too.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. Now, guys, if you want to start, Harry and Tony are partners.
Okay. I will ask questions. Hi, hello. Hi, hi, can I ask you some questions?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so I want to know which part do you like most? Part 1, part 2 or part 3?
I like part 2.
Part 2, alright. Okay, so the question is, describe an object that you have kept in your home for a long time.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear it. You can continue.
Okay, so this is the question. Describe an object that you have kept in your home for a long time. And the supporting questions are, how long have you kept the object? Why you kept it? And describe how you felt about this object.
Okay, can I start?
Yes, of course, you can.
Actually, I always like to keep some old things, even if it is not useful, because I have an habit of feeling nostalgia while I seeing some old things. And here I would like to say about an old car which is of my uncle, and he gave the car to me while we returned to America. And it was quite interesting because at that time actually I don't know driving, but I studied my driving in that car. It was Maruti Suzuki 800 model, and I think it is 1975 model. But I made some repairment in that with power steering, and I implemented some new facilities on that car, and I kept car in my carports in my left side of my home. Even my mother sometimes asks to me that it takes takes a huge space. Sometimes my sibling and my uh, mother told me that it was important, and most obviously it was on an occasion, that is the function that is on my grandfather's funeral time.
Okay, it's almost 2 minutes. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, can I ask you?
Yes, you can.
Okay, just a second. And which part do you want?
You can ask me the part 3 or part 1. Any type you can ask.
Yeah. Do you like picnic?
Yes.
Okay, we can start the topic related to. Okay. The first question is I already asked you.
You are asking part 1, right?
Sorry, I will ask the part 3. Okay. Let's start. Do you prefer writing by hand or typing on computer?
As far as I'm concerned, I think I usually, or it is writing by hand is more comfortable for me, because I have been writing for quite a while, so it's comfortable for me to write by hand. But in the recent time, I understood that we need to use the computer and need to be very quick in typing, especially in softwares. For example, I could say the last job I have done at that time, I need to do everything in the computer with my PC. I didn't get any opportunity to write with my hand or copy something. I need to strictly use the laptop according to the rules and regulations of the company. So it was really hard task for me, but I somehow managed and I understood the value of typing in a computer. And right now I'm doing my best to type as quick as possible.
Yeah, good. But actually, in third session, you have to say only 4 or 5 sentences. It is too lengthy. Actually, I like the people who speak a lot because I can learn more. But you will try to limit your sentence like 4 or maximum 4 or 5 sentences in the third session. Okay. What were some popular ways to deliver news in the past?
Could you please repeat the question once again?
What were some popular ways to deliver news in the past?
Okay, that's a good question, and I think the one of the ways in which people transfer this news is through mail, or like I would say the post mail. Now also it is there. In the past, there's a postman and he used to deliver the mail, and currently I think it have not changed, and it is through the help of this post office and the postman we have been getting mail. So overall I would say there was not bit of change, but with the help of advanced technology, the computers, we can access the mail very easy.
How do people access news today?
I didn't get you. Could you please repeat once again?
How do people access news today?
In the recent days, we can access news through various ways. First of all, I would say with the help of social media, like with the help of using Facebook or Twitter, we can access the news directly, which is just a click away with our hands. So that's the quick way to access news. And apart from that, I think there are television channels and a lot of radio channels where we can get the news. So these are the few sources where we can access the news channels.
Okay. My final question in the part 3. If the government has a message for public, what is the best way of delivering it? Hello? Can you hear me?
Well, yes. Well, the government have to deal with the people, and it is the right approach. And when communicating to the people, government need to convey the message in a great way, and it need to be very accurate and quick. And so, according to me, the only option is through social media itself, or I would say maybe in the television channels. For example, I would say the recent condition that we have been facing with the corona pandemic. So here, in countries like India or Vietnam or maybe China, people need to get aware and need to do social distancing. So the lockdown, the lockdown need to be created within a fraction of seconds, or it need to be done within 2 or 3 days without much noticing the people. So the government have to take those strict actions. So only through social medias like or the television channels, the government can do it in a better way. In that way, people can rely on those sources and take accurate steps before that pandemic is going to hit the way very hard. So according to me, this is the best option.
Okay, good. Your session is over.
Thank you.
Okay, that's it. Now let's go back to Sajjad and Dinusha. Sajjad, you may continue to ask questions to Dinusha.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Dinusha, I'm gonna ask you some questions from part 1, and it is about animals. Are there many animals or birds where you live?
Can you repeat the question?
Are there many animals or birds where you live?
Yes, of course. Where I'm living, the environment is somewhat connected with biodiversity. So in the area that I live, there are some kind of even the endangered species also, some birds. So yes.
Okay, next question. How often do you watch TV programs or read articles about wild animals?
To be honest, not much often, because in my case, I normally watch TV programs and articles related to entertainment. So I am not that much interested in observing about and learning about animals from TV programs rather than entertain.
Okay, next question. Have you ever been to a zoo or a wildlife park?
Of course. In my capital city, there's a zoo which contain a number of considerable amount of animals. So I have been there. So it's a really fascinating experience, and there are much more things to learn. Yes, I have been there.
Oh, okay. The last question. Would you like to have the job working with animals?
Of course, as I am one of nature loving person, so I would like to have a job in that kind of thing. So if I got a chance to have to work with zoo or something like that, I would love to, because then I can take care and protect some kind of endangered and rare species, so I can preserve them, and I would like to.
Okay, thank you. Those are the 4 questions from part 1. Yeah, moving on to Rita.
Okay, thank you so much, guys. So it's my turn and Amina, but before that, I'm gonna tell you who are in pairs: Humayan and Mert, Vinay and let's say just a moment. Okay, yeah, Humayan and Mert, Vinay and Oporna for now. All right, Amina, I'm ready.
Yeah, okay, you can ask from me.
Yeah, ask me questions and then I'll ask you after.
Okay, would you like me to ask from
Part
part
2,
1, 2, or 3?
part 2 would be okay.
Okay. Okay, part 2 is talk about a painting you would like to have in your home. You should say, what is it, how you know about it, how much it would cost you.
What is it again? Talk about?
A painting you would like to have in your home.
A painting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So can you repeat the bullet points, please?
Sure. What is it? How you know about it? How much it would cost you?
Okay. You can start if you want, you can set the timer, but I have a timer here too. I can speak right now. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, over the years, I've been to many art galleries and I've seen a lot of paintings. But if I have to describe one today, it will be the painting of Van Gogh. I don't know the name of it, but the painting the dominant color is mint green, and I love it because it's mint green for me is I can connect with with nature, and plus mint is it has a calming effect for me. And this painting, I would love to have in my house, especially in the living room. And I first knew about this painting when my husband pointed this out to me. And in fact, we were traveling by boat, and I was looking toward the horizon, and my husband wanted to take a photo of me and with my binoculars. And I said, why is that? And he said to me that because of that painting. So obviously this painting is with a lady looking toward the horizon from a boat or from a ferry, um, using her binoculars. And I think that was really interesting. I know it's very expensive because if you know Van Gogh, he is a famous artist, and all of his works, they are all masterpieces, and they're all really expensive. I don't know the cost, but I'm sure it would cost me leg and arm, a leg and an arm. Anyways, overall, I wish I could have this soon, but I'm not in a rush. Also, I can have this in the future. That's all. So my time is up. Thank you very much, Amina. Now it's your turn. I'm gonna ask you. It's a cue card too. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, your cue card is describe a town or city where you would like to live in the future. And your bullet points, where it is, how did you know about this city, what it is famous for, and why would you like to live there? Why do you like to live there? Do you want to take 1 minute, or you just want to speak right away?
Yeah, I would like to take 1 minute.
Okay, your 1 minute starts now. Preparation. Okay, your time is up. You can start speaking now. Your 2 minutes starts.
Yeah. In my country, there are many cities which are really beautiful and known by their beauty. But today I would like to talk about one of them. I would like to talk about Gilgit, which is a beautiful city of my country, and it is really famous for its beautiful mountains and greenery. Uh, One thing I most like is breathtaking and eye-catching um, beauty, and people are also really hospitable and beautiful because I met many people of Gilgit, and I was really impressed with them. So I really wish to move in that city because there are also many opportunities for job and um, for study. So because of its beauty and other advantages, I would like to move in this city with my family. And one thing, it is really it is also known famous for its fruits, dry fruits. So 80% dry fruits are exported by that city in in the whole country. So I think it will be really great if I would move in that city. It will also helpful for my health because if I move in that city. So its environment and beautiful surrounding will change my mind. It will have a really positive effect on me. So
Okay, time is up. Thank you very much, Amina. Now let's take Humayan and Mert. You can start now, guys. So for now, from this time on, you can, I suggest that only part 1 or part 3 questions, because we might be running out of time.
Okay, thank you. Mert, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Humayan. Hello.
Okay, so should I ask part 3 question?
Okay, it will be okay.
Okay, so the question about safety and danger. In what ways is life becoming safer, and in what ways is it becoming more dangerous?
Can you repeat, please?
Okay, so question about safety and danger. So in what ways is life becoming safer, and in what ways is it becoming more dangerous?
I think life can be either with some security aids, and we can put our homes some cameras or locks. I think it would be safer than normal safetiness.
Okay, so should people always avoid danger, or is it a good idea sometimes to take risks?
I think taking risks is important, because if we remain stable in our lives, this is not a good thing for our future. Because of it, taking risks is important for someone's life. We should take risks in our lives.
Okay, so what risks should people try to avoid?
Can you repeat, please?
What risks should people try to avoid?
Okay. People should avoid from some extreme sports, or like these activities. I think they are dangerous, and people shouldn't taking these risks for entertainment or a game. I think yes, that's it.
Okay, so how important is to have adventure in our lives? How important is to have adventure in our lives?
I think having adventure is important, because most of people are living an ordinary life, and we should take adventure in our holidays or free days. And it's
it would be a different thing for our ordinary lives.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, now it's your turn, Mert. You just have to make it quick. And then after that, Oporna and Vinay, and then I'll give you surprise questions, all of you from the top. Okay, go. 4 questions for Humayan.
Okay. Part 3 is okay, Humayan?
Yeah.
What are the impacts of electrical equipment on humans' life in the past 10 years?
Okay, so from the very vital constant during my previous experience up to 10 years that I have observed, there was a great advancement in electrical invention. If it is goes to the electrical vehicle, and there is really a great invention, and there is some great effort by some entrepreneur like Elon Musk, and also some other countries. People are trying to changing their effort, and they're also really curious to improve in different sector, especially in the electrical car, and also there's some other invention are really important in some sector.
Okay, next question,
Right.
Mert. Thank you.
How will technology develop in the future?
I can stress the concept that there will be really a vast advancement in our coming future, and actually we are going through the advancement, and there is no time that we are living the slow improvement in technological sector. Actually, already we are going through the advancement, and maybe in coming future we'll have face some greater change in our technological sector.
Okay, next question.
Do you have a mobile phone? What are its advantages?
Okay, so personally, I reckon that that people only have option that they can live with their smartphone, either the device they can imagine and can move to any kind of activities, like they will not be able to communicate with people, they can't move forward with their professional life, even though it can be impact their personal life. So each and every criteria is really vital issues, and also have some vital requirement to have a smartphone.
Okay.
And personally,
All right. Thank you,
Last
Humayan. Last
question
question, please.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of computer and internet?
Personally, I think that there is lesser disadvantage with using the electronics gadgets, and in those device, using those devices, we are really have an opportunity to move forward, and it's really a great advantage using this device for in every scientific and research sector. There are lots of application by this device, and I think it's really modern civilization only possible by using this device.
Okay, excellent. You did great, Humayan. All of you guys, you did well.
Yeah,
Okay, let's take Vinay and Oporna. Vinay, you will be the examiner first. Oporna will answer the questions. Thank you. Vinay, you have to unmute. All right, let's take Oporna. Okay, Sajjad, do you have questions for Oporna? You can ask 4 questions, part 1 or part 3.
Okay. Just give me a moment.
Thank you.
Okay. Oporna, which country do you want?
Country.
Part 3. Okay. Let's talk about reading and children. What kinds of books are most popular with children in your country?
Children in my country like to read comic books, and children who are aged at 10 to 15, they like story books and fiction books most probably. I have seen my cousin who is only 11 years old. He always eager to read Harry Potter or this type of fiction books. Whenever it published in our country, he always found it. He always eager to buy it from bookshop.
Okay, next question, Sajjad, please.
Okay, next question. Why do you think some children do not read books very often?
Because they are not interested in reading the books. Because different children have different interested in some children are interested in sports. Some children are like to reading books. And I think they are not bring up like reading books. Their parents, I think, doesn't teach them well that how important reading books are. That could be a reason that they could not get that habit of reading.
Okay, next question. How do you think children can be encouraged to read books more?
Again?
How do you think children can be encouraged to read more books?
I think one way to teach children to learn reading books, I think parents can do this if they push them to reading books by getting good result in their exam. They can provide books.
Okay, that's about it, guys. Yay. Now we are done, and I need to get ready for my COVID vaccine. Okay, I have to get ready. Okay, I'll see you again tomorrow, guys. No, not tomorrow, but Monday. Okay, bye, YouTube. Bye now, YouTube.